Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. Cheers to the freaking weekend. We have made it. I do have a download for you, and the download is Cold Turkey. Okay. I do have the meaning of cold turkey here. It is, let's see. It is the abrupt cessation of a substance dependence. Opposed to doing something gradually, opposed to gradually attaining something, or gradually getting something, or gradually doing something. Something stops cold turkey, or something begins cold turkey. Okay. Something stops cold turkey. I'm getting cold turkey, like the abrupt stopping of something, or the abrupt starting of something. So you start something subtly. You don't okay, I'm going to try this out first, so I'm going to get my feet wet. It's like you jumping in. Completely jump. It's like people who go to the pool and they ease in and they put their feet in and they freak out because it's cold, and then they slowly dip down and they slowly dip down. I was always the type of person who would just run and jump in the pool, get it over with. Some people be like, you're crazy. I'm like, that part is just worse because you taking it slow. But when I jump completely in, I can feel like the rush, and it's over with. I'm in the pool now. While you still working on your knees, I done jumped in. Once somebody showed me that way, because at first I used to be the one that's sitting there on the steps, slowly walking down the steps, trying to get into the pool. But then once I seen how easy, I'm like, oh, I'm just jumping in. It's like, it's gonna be cool, and I'm like, and they're like, the pool is gonna be so cold. I'm like, oh, I don't worry about that. I just jump in. I just jump right in. Somebody is just jumping right in. And they're the type of person who just jump right in. They're not worried about testing something out. They're not worried about how something could be uncomfortable or cold or whatever. They just jump in. And I feel like this is a personality of a person. So something comes to you, or you start something cold turkey, or you stop something cold turkey. I'm also getting the energy of something coming to you abruptly instead of being gradually prepared for something. You get a heavy load of something. All right. We do have good time spent alone. Good time spent with self. That smells so good. Good health. Support of what you're working on. I feel like you can jump right in. And then look, swimming in success. Come on now. Come on now. I'm talking about the pool, swimming. I don't have many cards in this deck. Let me see. I have this card. I don't have many cards in this deck that pertains to swimming, pool, even water. Okay, I have a cup running over, but that's like pool, lake. I only got one. What are the chances? And then I'm getting that. What are the chances that something happens? Somebody is getting something cold turkey, or something just handed to them without the level of preparation, without the level of something is just happening cold turkey. That's the message that's coming out for you. Let's see what is in the Gypsy. The clouds, the bright side of things. Someone is about to start seeing or tapping into the bright side of things, with time spent alone, either with themselves or with the person. We do have the divine masculine showing up. You had a you're having some type of, on the other note, I do have another message here. You could be having some type of suspicion that something isn't all what it seems to be, that there's something going on deeper, or there's something going on at the surface, at the core of things. But a person could be putting on a facade, or someone could be putting a facade over something, a mask over something. But you have an idea that something is not all what it's cracked up to be at the core. You're right about this. And I feel like once you realize that you're right about something, you are disappointed and you had to speculate to find out, instead of a person actually telling you the real deal of a situation. It's like I'm getting this energy, I'm getting this picture of a person buying a car, and the car is beautiful, and I got like that too. Okay, so the car is beautiful. Back when I was younger, of course. The car was beautiful. Or so let's say a car is beautiful, but they're not telling you about some type of problems, internal problems that a car may have. They're just talking about all the pleasantries, all the good things about this car. And you suspect that, for this price, this car, if it's as good as you say it is, what's really going on? Only for you to buy the car and find out that your speculations were right, that this car had loads of problems. It was just a pretty paint job over a load of problems. Pretty detail work over a load of problems. So I do feel like that you could be figuring out somebody's true colors. Also, there could be something going on with a child that's more than you expected. You had suspicion that something deeper was going on. And I do feel tense, real tense in my shoulders as I'm saying this. So I'm getting the energy like you try to walk on eggshells about a certain thing. This could be with a person younger than you or a child. And you find out that it actually was a bit deeper, or something was a bit more serious, and something was a bit more like you're trying to figure. There could be a child that's trying to paint the persona that they're okay, but you have this gut instinct that something else is going on, only to find out that something else is going on. All right, let's see. What's the tarot energy for Libra today? What is the tarot energy? Thank you. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. If you're spending this time alone with your person, the magnetic attraction kind of deepens. Okay. I'm also seeing you manifest what it is that you want. You manifesting the return on your investment. Here is the change. Okay. There's some really big changes that's going on here. Okay. So first things that's coming out here is we do have the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. And this energy of the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune is this big change that kind of changes your belief system. It's a big positive change that comes in, but there's a part of you that has to stay in the past. So there's a part of you that has to, pass in order to accept some type of change. So this is something that's so positive that you actually have to become a different version of yourself to actually accept this change that's coming into your life. I feel like you may have to become a version of yourself I feel like you may have to become somebody that you don't necessarily know. Somebody who you've never been, a completely new person with totally new beliefs, bringing in totally new manifestations, living on a totally different frequency. Then we have the energy of the Fool and the Seven of Pentacles here. And this is you kind of being open to receiving. And what you're going to be receiving is a return on your investment. Now, there's something that you invested that bring about some type of remarkable change. And the Queen of Cups is just filling it all. I'm also getting you drank from some type of cup. This could be the cup that you're getting. You drank from some type of cup. Also, this is really, really quickly that's happening, abruptly. This cold turkey type of energy. We do have the Five of Wands, drama, yeah. And this is just how fast something happens, because the Knight of Swords is actually something happening really, really quick, that it causes chaos because of how quick it happens. How just in the blink of an eye, something happens. I'm going to go into the Moonology deck for today's reading. That is what we're going into. All right, let's see. Where's Libra's current energy? Right now, you're ready to take an inspired action. You have this full moon in Virgo energy, being able to attend to certain details, being able to do something particularly. It's something that you do specifically. It's something that you do that's so uniquely yours that you're able to go wild with this thing, and you're able to do a lot. So I do feel like this energy of you being, and look at you attending to the details, but this energy of you being super creative and super attentive. What am I saying? You're able to really create something big, okay? There's a need for you to honor your feelings, honor how you feel, but I do feel like this is in a creative aspect. Do what it is that you feel, and pay attention to the little details of what it is that you feel. It's almost getting like the little things count. Even the little things count. So you're in this energy where you're able to take this inspired action. We just came from yesterday of you being inspired, and now you're ready to take an inspired action here. You're ready to push through any type of insecurity and just do something. That could definitely be this cold turkey type of energy. You find yourself stopping things, starting things just at the drop of the hat, in the blink of an eye. That is this energy. All right, where is what's happening on the spiritual plane for Libra? Breathing through some type of tension. So I'm getting this energy of you have this talk less, feel more. And we was talking about the Queen of Cups just feeling it all. And there's this energy of you being in the tension and you finally being able to breathe. It's when you get past the point of holding your breath, when you don't feel like you have to hold your breath or titch yourself up or brace yourself, you're able to relax. So this is happening at a spiritual level first before it gets into your body. Right now, you are able to relax with everything that's going on. I do feel like this also has something to do with you accepting, embracing the flow of life, releasing control. This has a lot to do with you accepting everything that's in your life, accepting what's going on, accepting what's happening in your present moment, and being able to breathe with it. And remember, when you're able to breathe in something, that's how you're able to create life. If you've been thinking like, how can I create with this stuff? How am I able to create? But first you have to get into it. You have to take off the guards. You have to release the tension. You have to sit in the vibration, feel the vibration, and breathe in it and understand the rhythm of this vibration so you can add to, take away from, add to whatever it is that you're doing. There could be a Taurus, Scorpio, or a Virgo. That's significant. And letting your fears dissolve easy by just relaxing. Just completely relaxing. And I know for sure this to be true. When you allow yourself to relax and just sit and not change anything, you're able to take control over what's, not even take control, but you're able to kind of ground yourself, and you're able to kind of release control over what's going on, which then gives you more control over what it is that you're going to do and create from this moment, what actions you take, instead of you trying to control the situation. What's going on with Libra on the physical plane? Clear your mind. Last quarter moon, Gemini. Forgive. There's a lot of people up there. Somebody got a lot of people that they need to forgive in order to... So what's stopping you is a lot of people that you have to forgive. A lot of situations. A lot of things that you may have to forgive. There's a need for you to go deep in this time that you're spending alone. Something changes completely. I do also feel like that there's a person that you've been needing to forgive that's been blocking you being proud of something that you did, or just proud of yourself in a certain aspect or a certain phase or a certain time in your life. And that could be a moment you may need to forgive yourself. Keeping your heart open. So this is this Libra energy. This is you keeping your heart open to love, keeping your heart open to compassion, to healing, to vulnerability. And this is you clearing your mind. There's a lot of things that you have to forgive. I feel like you may have an inspired action to call someone, to talk to someone, to release something, to do something, and just jump at that, inspired action. What message do we have for Libra in love? Know your worth. Taurus energy. There's need for you to know your worth and stand on it. Reflect what are your priorities? What do you want? What do you value? Focus on the positive and be real with yourself with what it is that you want. I do also feel like, because everything is happening so fast, be 100% clear with what it is that you want in your life so that it can come to you faster. We do have this energy of this abrupt or this suddenly. It's the energy of suddenly or abrupt energy of something happening. So there's a need for you to be clear about what it is that you want, especially when it comes to love. And trust that all things will be okay. I told y'all that I've been on this journey of trusting that it's all okay. Everything is well. It's all good. Like, all of it is for my well-being. All of it is for me to get, my desires, my manifestation. So it's all working. It's all a part of the plan. And that's really been like, helping me get to a place of just stillness and calmness, and not kind of being worried about the details so much, or being worried about, I guess, negative details. Let's get real. But there's a need for you to think about your wants and what it is that I feel like if you prioritize love, if love is your priority, then there's a need for you to be all the way in. Like, what are do you prioritize family? Do you prioritize, quality time? Do you prioritize you? Do you prioritize, I feel like whatever that is, that's what you need to jump right in and release all of your blocks and push through any insecurities that you may have attaining this. So again, this may go back to forgiveness. Of you forgiving somebody in your life that could be blocking you from taking the inspired actions that you want to take when it comes to your loved ones and your love relationships, all because you're holding on to some past unforgiveness. All right. What message do we have for Libra in career, finances, and business? Trust that all will be well. Wherever you are in your finances, trust that it all will be well. You got a lot of Virgo energy here, a lot of Earth energy here. Find a balance. There's need for you to balance your career. I feel like also love and career, or personal life and career, there needs to come to a balance. Like it's all going to be okay. Not that this is going to be okay, this is going to be chaotic, this is going to be stagnant. It's all going to be in harmony, all well together. Definitely tune into the divine, and this is how you step into your power. I feel like there's a need for you to take like a, not even a reality check. I'm getting like a spirituality check. Instead of looking at the reality of a situation, get into your spirituality of the situation and understand that all things will be well. This is how you kind of make better decisions and are able to step into your power. It's getting this Aries energy, how you're able to be confident and make certain moves, because you're in this energy where you want to make some type of inspired action. There's something that you really, really want to do. And there's a need for you to really believe that all will be well, because then you'll be more guided to do what it is that you want to do. You'll be more guided to carry out this inspired action. But if you're thinking that this will go wrong, or this will be wrong, or that'll be wrong, it's going to convince you not to take the inspired action. But if you believe that all things will be well, you'll be doing it, okay? What does Libra need to be on the lookout for? Step up and lead. There's a leadership position. There's something that you can do. Work through your feelings. You may have to be the leader in this phase in your life and lead a whole village, or lead a whole army, or lead a whole family, or lead a whole corporation or something like that. You have the opportunity to lead. And there's need for you to talk less and just feel more. Feel the situation so you can assess it and you can make the best decisions possible. I feel like the way that you make your decisions, or if you're resonating with this, the way that you make your decisions is you have to feel the moment. I know that they say Libra is very, very logical, but you have to get really, really in your sensitivity. You do have to get in your divine feminine energy, where you're able to feel the situation, become the situation, so you can actually make the right decision. And I think that's why Libras are so fair, because they're able to put themselves in people's shoes. They're able to become, they're able to breathe in it, sit in it, know it, feel it, taste it, smell it. So they're like, okay, now I know what to do. So I feel like don't forget that about yourself. It may be different than a lot of people lead certain situations, but I feel like you have to get hands on. Like you have to get your hands dirty. I feel like you have to really feel the situation. I feel like you lead from heart instead of like brain, even though people would describe Libra a little bit differently. Like we lead with brain and need to put more heart, but I feel like you lead with heart. Okay. Let your fears dissolve. So you're being called to lead in a certain type of area because you've asked for it. That's going to click for somebody. You've asked to lead in a certain type of area, and now you're being called to lead. But in this area, you're going to have to dissolve some type of fears. We've seen that Wheel of Fortune with the Tower card. In order for you to adopt, in order for you to make residence in this change, in this new environment, you have to become somebody else. You have to become someone that you haven't been. What's coming towards Libra? Shine. An opportunity for you to shine. This is your moment. Embrace the flow of life. This is the flow. You just in this wave. Where now is your moment to shine. Okay? Go deeper, release control. This is the moment. So there's a moment for you to shine. There's a moment for you to lead. Something looks maybe deceiving for a lot of people. For some of you guys, it may be very, very apparent that this is your time. But this is your time to shine. This is your time to lead. We do have detoxify. For some of you guys, you could be detoxifying your body, so your skin could definitely be shining and glowing. Teeth could be whiter. Eyes could definitely look whiter. Nails can be clearer. Nail beds getting healthier. Things like that. There's something that isn't serving you too. Or this is a result of you detoxifying and you getting rid of things that aren't serving you. And this could definitely be you tensing up where it is that you are. I feel like there's an energy for you to just relax, chill out for a little bit. Breathe. All right, let's see. Ancestors, what messages do you have for us? Since you can see further than we can, how can you guide us on this journey? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Forgive. Ancestors is telling you to forgive. It's the person who you need to forgive. Assess the situation. Know that you are loved beyond you can even imagine. Just understand you are loved beyond your brain could even understand. And you probably it'll probably be easier for you to forgive. And I do feel like it's your time. You do have this Leo energy. It's your time to kind of shine. This is your time. This is your time to take center stage. And it's happening so suddenly, so abruptly. But this is your time to take center stage, Libra. All right. So I'm going to leave your reading right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. And make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next video.